I mean, the US market's massive. The top 100 carriers cover about 100 million homes. The top 10 cover 67 million of those homes. And like I say, those carriers are spending $20 billion a year fixing these properties. And there's nothing else really like our solution.
Hey, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Craig Foster. He is the CEO of Ondo InsurTech. And Craig, it's good to see you. How are you?
Hey, Steve. Yeah, I'm really good. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm talking to you in transit. So I'm sorry if there's a bit of background noise.
Well, that's okay because you're busy because you're ramping up production. I totally understand it with the LeakBot device. So let's start there. Remind everyone a little bit about the LeakBot device and what its uses are.
Yeah, so if you haven't heard of it before, the company's called Ondo InsurTech, but we've got a solution designed to prevent water damage in homes, and it's designed specifically for insurers. So the system's called LeakBot, and the reason why it's so relevant to the insurance industry is US insurers are spending $20 billion a year fixing houses from the damage caused by water that's escaped from the freshwater system. You know, small leaks that are hidden behind walls and in the ceiling. And we've got a proprietary system that's uniquely fixes that problem for US carriers.
Yeah. So how do they do that? Is it a sensor or how does it work?
Yeah, so it's a sensor technology that we invented. It's designed so you can just send it to the homeowner. They just clip it to a pipe. So the insurer provides it for free. So that's one thing that makes our solution unique. But the other thing, Steve, is that we then provide an in-home plumbing service to find and fix the root cause of the problem. And all of that's provided for free. And the insurance company pays us a recurring fee into the future for us to provide that solution for their policyholders.
So in the news release, Craig, you talk about starting to really get to the hard talks with those insurance companies in the U.S., which, as you mentioned, is such a large market. Can you sort of update us on where that is and why that's so important?
Yeah, so I mean, the last year, Steve, we've been really trying to prove that we can crack the U.S. market. So we signed 5 insurance companies in 12 months. We've launched into 4 U.S. states. The reason why we've decided to make the small investment and significantly increase the production capacity is because we've also announced we're really at a late stage in the negotiations on some significant deals. So both with new carriers in the US, but also significant expansions with the existing partners. And we'll be able to unveil some more details about those in the coming weeks. So they'll really demonstrate why now was the time for us to make this move in the US. I mean, the US market's massive. The top 100 carriers cover about 100 million homes. The top 10 cover 67 million of those homes. And like I say, those carriers are spending $20 billion a year fixing these properties. And there's nothing else really like our solution. In the last year, we've proven with these existing partners that we can deliver an 82 net promoter score, a 4.9 out of 5 customer satisfaction for the in-home visit, and we can demonstrate quickly the return on investment. So now the task is build on that momentum with these new partnerships and new expansions and establish our solution as an industry standard solution in the US. And that's our goal over the next year.
Yeah. And just lastly, Craig, it's not a small increase, 10,000 units to 40,000 units per month. I mean, obviously, this is going to be a substantial and very pivotal year coming up for your company.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the opportunity for us ahead of us in the United States is huge. And the timing's right for this. The US market is really shifting where some carriers have stood on the sidelines and waited to see if these types of technologies can really make a difference. There's an analogous solution called Ting that prevents fires in US homes. They were at 100,000 homes a couple of years ago. They've just hit 1 million homes, they announced last week. And we are increasingly seen as the kind of equivalent solution for water damage, the one that's really gaining traction in the US market. There's no reason we couldn't hit the same kind of exponential growth as what those guys have achieved.
Yeah, important work for sure. Nothing worse than coming home and finding water in your basement or wherever it is. That's, as you mentioned, very important work for sure. Craig, thank you so much. Congratulations on this, and we continue to follow your story, okay?
Thanks a lot, Steve. All right, I'm going to go get my train. Good to talk to you.
Okay, good to talk to you as well. Craig Foster, the CEO of Ondo InsurTech.